Liora and the Echoing Tree. In a valley cradled by rolling emerald hills and veiled in morning mist, there lived a girl named Liora who had the soul of a songbird and the heart of a storyteller. Her village, nestled near the base of the Whispering Pines, was a place of hush and harmony. The people there believed that loud voices frightened good dreams away, and so they spoke in quiet tones, walked softly, and sang only to the stars. But Liora was different. From the day she learned to speak, her words came out in song. Her laughter could chase away shadows. Even the wind seemed to dance differently when she twirled through the meadows with her arms outstretched. Some in the village frowned at her brightness, but most smiled quietly, warmed by her spirit, even if they didn't always say so. One particularly foggy morning, while gathering herbs by the creek, Liora heard something strange. A soft melody carried on the breeze, delicate and distant. It wasn't human, and it wasn't any bird she knew. It felt like the forest itself was humming. Her curiosity sparked. Liora followed the sound beyond the familiar woods and into the thick fog, her bare feet brushing dew from the underbrush. She climbed a forgotten trail winding up into the hills, where the trees grew older and closer, their roots like knotted hands, and their trunks carved with time. And then she found it. Behind a curtain of moss and hanging vines stood a massive tree, taller than any she'd seen, its bark a patchwork of silver and copper hues. It pulsed faintly with light, like a heartbeat in wood. Carvings spiraled around its base, symbols older than language, glowing gently when she traced them with her fingers. This was the Echoing Tree, though Liora didn't know its name then. All she knew was that when she pressed her ear to its bark, she could hear memories. The tree remembered everything. She heard deer leaping across frozen fields, the laughter of a girl from 100 years ago, rain falling gently on a child's upturned face, and then her own giggle, from when she was too small to remember, echoing back to her like a hug made of sound. Day after day, Liora returned. She shared her songs, her questions, her secrets. The tree sang back with dreams and lullabies of the forest, of stars that had fallen and been caught in roots, of the old ones who once danced barefoot through the glade. But then, one morning, the music stopped. The tree was silent. Liora tried to listen. She waited. But there was nothing, just a deep, aching stillness. Her heart felt heavy, like a page torn from a story. So she began to sing. She sang her own memories, the stories she had told, the dreams she had dreamed. Her voice rose and fell, sweet and trembling, and with it came a hum, soft like the stirring of a sleeping world. The villagers heard it. One by one, drawn by the song, they climbed the hill and gathered around the tree. Each placed a hand on the bark. Some gasped, others wept, and many closed their eyes, remembering things they'd forgotten they'd ever known, words whispered by loved ones, summer days long gone, the feeling of being truly seen. From that day forward, the Echoing Tree became a place of communion, a living archive of every voice, every dream, every moment worth remembering. And Liora? She was named the first songkeeper of the valley. Her voice was a bridge between heart and earth, between the quiet people of the valley and the wild, remembering, soul of the forest, and under the boughs of the Echoing Tree, the world remembered how to sing again.